Today we will learn about the life cycle of animals. The learning objectives for this lesson are to identify the different stages in the life cycle of animals, especially that of a hen and a butterfly. We will also learn some new vocabularies. Previously, you have learned about living things, that is plants and animals. Today you will learn about the life cycle of animals. How did you look like when you were born? Did you look like this or like this? Surely you were born a baby. You have grown into a child, and in years to come you will be an adult and finally become old. These stages in the life of a human being is called a life cycle. The definition of a life cycle is where you see number of changes in the growth of an animal from reproduction to death. Reproduction means to recreate or produce young ones or babies. Different animals have different stages of life cycle. The cow and the calf and the dog and the puppy look somewhat similar to their parents. We have other examples of cat and kitten and human beings too, while other animals look completely different, and as they grow they begin to look like their parents. For example, hens, butterflies, ants, frogs, fish and snakes. We will now look into the life cycle of a hen. A hen lays its egg and sits on them to hatch them. Hatch means giving the eggs warmth. Warmth is necessary for the chicks to grow in the eggs. After 3 weeks, the eggs crack and the chicken comes out. In 3 months' time, it grows into an adult hen. Let's look at the life cycle of a butterfly from an egg to an adult butterfly. There are 4 stages. Stage 1. An egg is laid. The second stage, the caterpillar or larva stage. Chrysalis and pupa is the third stage. And finally, an adult butterfly, the fourth and final stage. These 4 stages of change in the life cycle of a butterfly is called metamorphosis. Here, in this case, a plain tiger butterfly lays its egg on a milkweed leaf or a rui plant. Metamorphosis in a butterfly from an egg to larva. A female butterfly lays its egg on the leaf. In the 6 to 8 days, a larva emerges from the egg. The larva of a butterfly is also called a caterpillar. Metamorphosis is a change of form, here in this case, from an egg to a butterfly. The third stage is the larva to a pupa stage. The caterpillar keeps nibbling at the very leaf it is born on. Continuous eating leads to rapid growth in the size of the caterpillar. The caterpillar can't fit it into its skin any longer, so it sheds its old skin and a new loose skin is formed, which is called molting. It is same like when you keep growing from a baby to a child. Your baby clothes doesn't fit into you anymore. Now this process in the life cycle of a butterfly is called molting. This process takes place 4 times. The larva to a pupa stage lasts for 10 to 12 days. So molting is shedding the old skin to make way for a new skin. And finally, from a pupa to an adult butterfly stage. During the last and final molt, the caterpillar weaves a covering around itself and hangs on a stalk or leaf. This stage of growth is called pupa stage. The pupa stage is also called a chrysalis. The chrysalis stage lasts for 11 or 12 days, where the caterpillar grows into an adult butterfly. Not eating at all, growing its 4 wings and 6 long legs within the pupa, finally it emerges out as a beautiful, attractive butterfly. Thank you.